months or something unbeaten at one stage, taking him up to #1. But that, well, #1 place has swapped hands a few times this year. Christie had a terrific 2024, actually. So many semi-finals and finals, but like you mentioned, hasn't won any events. That all-Indonesian, all-England final last year was terrific, and he beat Ginting comfortably in that one. Just wanted a bit more flexibility around his sort of training environment.
Second round this year. Well, the exits. So for him to come deep into the World Chaps, I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay.
Championship medal.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked to be the drift's going away from us, so Witteksan playing with it, which makes it a bit more difficult to control the deep shots into the rear corners, and that ought to give Christie the advantage in the early stages. But there was another match we watched. Might have been last.
Yeah, not the talking point we had perhaps that we did a month ago or so ago in China.
Yeah. Aye, brilliant.
Alwi Farhan.
The opener yesterday against the Taipei player, wasn't it? Was it Malaysian? Forgotten. I've slept since then. Lee Chia-hao, was it? Yesterday's match against. And perhaps that is that slight drift condition. Good defense. Brilliant.
Like the way he's approached things.
It's a very even matchup. You can understand now the head-to-head and how many close matches they've had. Oh, off the back line so late. What a late decision that was.
I assume he'd probably say that for most tournaments, but he made a point of saying he found the conditions here a bit tough.
Yeah, it certainly backs up what the Popov brothers were talking about last night. And finds nice quality under pressure. Can challenge Witteksan in the mid-court as well, which, again, is a... Wow. Nice layoff, neutralising that pace. It's a good opening game for Jonathan Christie, better than yesterday's for sure.
Totally agree.
Oh, that's close.
Witteksan just in front here. Oh, nice finish.
forcing Christie to have to go for some of these shots, which I suggested would be the case, in that Christie would need to do that today against this man. He'll make some, he'll miss some. Well, this French crowd not appreciating what's going on. Too many of those. I would put that smash from good position into the net.
First big leaders he's had now, 3 points. Kundlavu. Starting to look really quite dangerous. Look at that, look at that. Gets down low. Oh, he's missed that.
And in that flat mid-court game, hasn't made many errors himself. Look at that, effortless. He made it look easy.
Look at that, look at that.
Incredible defense.
How is he getting it back in the end? And it is Anders Antonsen who is through. He was beating Cho Tien-Chen, who had 3 game points of his own, but he couldn't hold out. And he
6 game points down. And playing the style in which he is, he hasn't really got many more options.
What do you want to see more of from Christie, Bobby, in game 2?
Well, it's a tough ask, but he can't afford those mistakes, so he needs to be even more consistent than he's trying to be. And he's also got to show a little bit more aggression at times. There are times when there's a decision to make in mid-flight. You know, I could attack this and perhaps I'd have to work very hard if my opponent gets it back. And I think he's got to go. He's got to have a go at him in which they're playing it. If I was to watch that game without looking at the score the entire way, Vitisan looks like he's winning. And Vitisan's defense so good, makes Christie look foolish. Good net shot from Christie, but look at the length. Even then, Vitisan finds.
Oh. Successful this year, 76% of the time after winning his first game. He's been good form. 2025.
He wins those amount of matches after winning the first game. He wins almost as many after losing the first game.
Yeah, and that one's even more.
To win the rally too early, that's when that style of Jonathan Christie would be the perfect tactic. He moving out there.
better. In the crowd, which is unusual. Give that credit to Jonathan Christie. That 6-point run earlier on, which really helped his cause. This one's in.
That's
stop drop there, wonderful. There from the tie. Oh, he's pulling him around. Christie, who has won 5 of the last 6. Kulevic's only victory against him actually wasn't that far away. It was Indonesia Masters earlier this year. He won that, unsurprisingly, in face. Wonderful from Vitidsarn. That's out. One of 4 points in a row. Being ominous now, perhaps.
nice defense from Vitidsarn.
Oh, again.
Christie hunting the nets. Taking small gambles in their positioning on court.
Oh, chance.
Good lift from Christie. Look at that defense, though. Patient rally from both of them.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the longer ones.
High points, he'll be in great position, but Vitis' head record of 6-5 with Christie. I think it's Antonsen that's won the last 2 meetings. 6-5 down, I think Christie 6-5 up, rather. That's, but yeah, Anders Antonsen's won the last 2 meetings. And in terms of Anders Antonsen versus Vitidsarn, Anders Antonsen leads that head-to-head 6-2. But Vitidsarn won their last meeting.
Oh, Antonsen has a 6-2 on Vitidsarn.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised by that.
Yep.
Wow.
Me too.
But you said Vitidsarn's won the last one, yeah?
He won their last meeting. That was earlier this year at the Thailand Open, but they also met this, or something along those lines.
You are so hip.
Service over.
Christie needs a really good start to the second half.
It's looking really bad for him at one stage. I'd say he's dragged it back, but at least he's reduced that deficit a bit. Oh.
Vitidsarn's wrist strength and his technique in the mid-court is probably the best in men's singles. might have gone out.
Yes.
Oh.
How did he get there?
Remember,
Yeah.
you and I, and,
Oh, yes.
and the
Yes,
umpire
yes.
wasn't sure of the score. Something went where there was a net exchange, and he killed the shuttle, and it looked from at least a couple of angles like he had struck the shuttle on his opponent's side. Lost the plot. And didn't come back, and Christie had won 10 points in a row. VAR
That's what I was going to ask you.
in the sport.
You like a 10-point lead.
And
Yeah, he's on a roll.
and really has been dominating this entire deciding game. He's dominated for the most part, hasn't he? And